Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is baking soda. Is baking soda toxic? How much baking soda is acceptable to consume? Now, I have several videos on baking soda on my YouTube channel. And I know that one of them is a little contradictory because I always claim the health benefits of baking soda. And I encourage, or I actually consume baking soda, not on a regular basis, but I rotate it in as part of my regime. So I have a rotational where I'll do it, like for 7 straight days, but I only do it like once a month for 7 straight days. They say that you can safely do it, or that you should do it. There's been recommendations by certain medical doctors that I've heard that do it every 1 week on, 1 week off. Okay. I do lemon water as well in the morning, so I don't do both together. Can you do both together? I'm not sure. I don't get that technical on it. I just know that if I'm not doing lemon water, I'll take a week and do baking soda in the morning. I prefer to do lemon water though. There are a lot of benefits to baking soda, and I suggest you watch some of my other videos or you do some research. So now one of my videos is titled Baking Soda Causes Cancer. And I did that because somebody said to me, oh, baking soda is not good for you. Baking soda causes cancer, it causes seizures, it does whatever. You have to take everything into context. So I'm going to read an article on Livestrong, Lance Armstrong's website. Okay, I know Lance Armstrong is not the most credible person these days, but most times he's not the one writing on his website. He has an online website that has a lot of articles that are posted by other people, that are written by other people. So it's not him actually writing the article. So here we go. Effects of drinking baking soda, it's called. January 13th, 2015. So it's about a year old right now. But the information is still very current or applicable. So if your grandma made you drink baking soda water for an upset stomach, it tasted terrible, but it probably did the trick. Now, I take baking soda if I have an upset stomach or I can't digest my food because wrong food combining. That's when I take it for acute symptoms. I don't do it often for that at all, as I used to back a long time ago, and I didn't eat quite as healthy. This well-known home remedy can help neutralize stomach acids and relieve ingestion. And I got to tell you, it relieves ingestion instantly. Within 10 seconds, you feel so much better. So, self-dosage. According to Arm & Hammer, manufacturers of baking soda, mixing a half a teaspoon of baking soda into a half a glass of water is a safe dosage, okay? People between the ages of 5 and 60 can take up to 7 dosages 2 hours apart for a 24-hour period. So that's a lot. They're saying from 5 to 60 years old. 7 doses spaced 2 hours apart for a 24-hour period, okay? So, if you are older than 60, take 3 doses in 24 hours. So that's Arm & Hammer's official stance on baking soda as far as consumption of it. Now here, underneath this, or in this article, is baking soda toxicity. And here's where it goes and says that baking soda has been reported to cause, let's see what it says here, seizures, seizures, abdominal pain, chest pain, muscle pain, and other serious conditions is what it's saying that baking soda causes. So this article is taking baking soda into both contexts. Now it quotes a study in here between 2000 and 2012, the California Poison Control Center for Baking Soda, and it lists a study from 2013, Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics. So this part of the article can easily have its own article in itself, where somebody can take this out of context and say baking soda is dangerous for you. And they can say, Marcus, what you're doing is dangerous. What you're saying is dangerous. What so-and-so is doing is dangerous. But what the part of this study that they're not reading is the dosages given to cause these side effects range from a quarter of a box to more than a full box of baking soda, okay? Now, Arm & Hammer's recommendations are far less than that, and I don't think anybody's really going to take a half a box or a full box of baking soda, would they? Of course you wouldn't do something like that. So, It's just so easy to manipulate things and to say things and write headlines and say things are dangerous or things are healthy. It's like the story with the blind men and the elephant. If anybody's ever heard of that story, I forgot what the story is called. They're from India or from somewhere in Asia. And these men all walk up to a horse. I'm sorry, not a horse. An elephant. They walk up to an elephant. They're all blind. And they all start touching it. Well, one touches the body, the stomach. And he says, oh, an elephant is a wall. And the other person grabs its trunk. And they said, oh, an elephant is snake-like. And the other person grabs its tail and says, oh, it's, it's whatever like. And the other person grabs an ear. And they said, oh, it's a fan-like. The other person grabs its tusk and said, this is spear-like. So when you're looking for something, you can typically find it in a study, in a medical study. When you're looking for something, you can typically easily find it because you're blind to everything else around you and you're focused in on one thing. So if one person were to say, Marcus, baking soda causes cancer, it causes seizures, it causes this, you can easily find that medical literature out there to do that. And that's with everything out there. You can easily find that. But the part that they fail to mention most of the times is, oh, you need to do a box of baking soda as opposed to a half a teaspoon in a cup daily, on a daily basis. So two totally different things, but yet they're saying partial truths. So that's just it. So that video that I did on baking soda causes cancer, a lot of people are mad at me. They say, I'm not going to watch your channel anymore because you don't know what you're talking about and this and that. I can't believe you're saying bad things about baking soda because your other video is touting baking soda. Well, if they watched the video, if they took time to watch the video, I talk about a lot of good, healthy dietary habits in there, as well as proper consumption of baking soda. And that title's just from an article, or not from an article, but somebody who actually said, Marcus, baking soda is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Well, yeah, it's dangerous if you take a whole box of baking soda. Nobody in their right mind would really do that. But I guess you kind of have to say that ahead of time before, because I guess anything's possible with people. I guess there are people that are not that so smart. So baking soda, effects of drinking baking soda in proper dosages. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.